Oh, he's too young and too pretty to die.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the unique toys, DUMBER. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. Right up front here, we have DUMBER just hanging on for dear life. Love that. UTR-07 DUMBER. On this side, we have DUMBER. On this side, we have UTR-07 DUMBER. Up top, we have orange. On the bottom, we have things and stuff that I cannot read. On the back of the box, we have our obligatory product shots. Warning, don't eat anything in this box. That can be very bad for you. And that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card with a nice image there of DUMBER. And on the back, we have tech specs. If that interests you, hooray for arts. Then, moving right along here, we have DUMBER, and this is a unique toys take on Revenge of the Fallen Mudflap, and I'm going to take a wild guess that their skids will be named Dumb, so that way we'll have Dumb and Dumber. Should have just named them Harry and Lloyd. But anyway, here is DUMBER in his alt mode. He is packed in alt mode. Yay! Yeah, there he is in his alt mode. Let's get in close here so we can take a look. Lots of little details. You can see those headlights done in a nice metallic blue and gold. You got some nice silver trim. So more of that metallic blue down here. Some more silver. Then we got a nice orange coloration going throughout the figure. I believe this brown is supposed to be gray on the actual vehicle. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I don't totally remember the alt mode from the movie, and this front section is also supposed to be colored as well. But we had the nice, very dark tinted transparent windshields and windows. We do have a little bit of a color discrepancy because we have painted transparent plastic versus the molded plastic. So you can see there's a little bit of difference in the shades of orange there, but it's all right. And you can see the rims are nice and chromed out. Got the headlights picked out in red, again with that silver trim, some silver back there as well. You can see some silver there for the side view mirrors. There is the top, there is the bottom. He does have, I believe, yep, he does have rubber tires. And he does roll as rolling things should, kind of, sort of. It's actually rolling pretty well now, but most of the time I can only get 3 of the wheels to roll properly. Usually one of these front tires, this time around, this one kind of wants to get caught up. Before it was this one, now this one rolls freely, now this one wants to get caught up. So I never know what it is I'm doing wrong or have just offset just enough to where something's catching somewhere, but I can only ever get 3 wheels to really roll smoothly at any given time. But hey, either way, hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here he is with FKim Bumblebee, with FKim Prime. So you can see how that works out. And here he is with the Human Alliance Mudflap. Well, I feel it's its kind of closest comparison here. So you can see what's going on. This is what I'm talking about in terms of the coloration. They have this whole front done in gray. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be or not. I don't remember. But you have the 2 side by side. I'll give you the turnaround here. So you can see who's who, where's what, when's why, and why's how. So you can see what's going on from all angles there. So there you go. Now as far as accessories go, we just get some weaponry. We get 2 of these blasters here. Just cast in black. But some nice looking blasters. As far as storage goes, there is no storage that I have found. It doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these to go. It just doesn't seem like there's any storage, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's okay. Now, one more thing we can show off here is we do have opening doors, and the doors are not the easiest to get open. There we go. Oop. And sometimes this little interior panel can come untabbed. You can always fix that with a dab of glue. There we go. Get everything back together here. And there you go. You can see we have a nice little interior of the door. We do have seats in there. We got a dashboard and a steering wheel. and everything. Don't know how well you can see it, but it's in there. Trust me, it's in there. Now, as far as what can fit in this, if you have Human Alliance figures, well, if you have like Human Alliance Sam here, well, Sam, he can fit in it. It's a little snug for him, but you can fit him in there. I mean, his head is going to be bumping up like right up against the roof. Kind of see, like he's all up in there, but he fits, you know, so it's doable. It's doable. It's a little cramped, but it's doable. If you have, let's say, Simmons, for example. Now Simmons, no, Simmons is not going to fit in here. Simmons is just a little too tall. He's just he's too much man. He's too much man, and he can't really fit in there comfortably. But hey, things you can do if you want to do it. So that is basically it for the alt mode, and I think it looks pretty good, all things considered. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? Can't spin him rubber tires, but let's get him transformed. So the first thing we want to do is get these doors open, and again, this might get stuck on the seat. Yeah, just tab it back on. Yeah, a little dab of glue will fix that, but get that open. You can just kind of pop the other door open from the inside. Get that door open. It's on a double hinge, so make use of those double hinges. Just get that as open as it can get. Then you want to take these sections here, just kind of untab them, bring them down. There's also a little tab here that's going to go, it goes into the side of the arm, and that'll undo itself as you undo this whole section here. So just drop that down. You can bring this forward and just get that out of the way. Now his forearms are tabbed to the bottom of the seat here, so just kind of pull the arms down. And once you've done that, just fold up the seat and then just bring all of that up. And once you've done that, you can kind of untab this whole trunk section here, or hood section rather, and just undo that, and that just helps you to kind of, you know, open things up. It'll give you some room to operate. So now we're going to work on the back here. You want to take this entire back section and just rotate it 180. We have these panels here. You're just going to pop open and bring that out. Pop that open and bring that out. We have these panels here, which are going to untab and come out. You want to take this panel here, slide it up, and then fold it in. And just open that up, slide this panel up, and fold that in. You then want to take this back panel here, just untab it, just bring that down, and get that out of the way for now, and we can start working on his legs. So now to get his legs transformed up, you just want to split them, and they just tab kind of into his crotch here. So just open the legs up, and what you're going to do is you're going to straighten out the leg, like so, and you're going to take the foot. You want to be mindful of this bit right here, and you just want to rotate the foot up, bring it over, and then take his toes and rotate them around. Once you've done that, you take this bit here, it's on double hinge, make sure you bring that hinge all the way up, and then wrap this around, and you can see there's a tab that will go into one of these spaces here. Just kind of bring that around, you can just kind of rotate the wheel until it locks into place, like so, and there you have a leg all done. Second verse, guess what, is just like the first. So, just straighten out that leg. Again, be mindful of this little bit here as you rotate the foot up, slide the foot out, rotate the toesies, and then bring this bit up and over, wrap it around, bring it around, rotate that wheel until it just kind of pops into place, like so. And there you have his legs all done. Once that's done, you can take this entire assembly and rotate it 180 right there. Now for this bit here, you want to take this little center panel and flip that in. These panels are just going to accordion in. So they're sitting right like that, and then take this panel and bring it down over them. And then you can take these panels here, bring those down. There's just going to be like side skirts. And then you take all this, bring this up and over. You want to come here to the dashboard. You want to take the steering wheel and slide it to the middle, and then bring this whole dashboard down. Make sure that drops right into that groove. And now we're going to start working on stuff up front here. So we just want to kind of pop this panel up with his head and rotate that around like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these sections here and just kind of drop them down, get them out of our way. We want to take this wheel well section here and pull it out. And sometimes that can be a little hard to do. it's doable. Just kind of grab hold and give it a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle until it comes out, and then just rotate that up. And now you're going to take this whole assembly here with the headlight and slide it forward like so, and then angle that up. So it's looking like that. Same thing on the other side. Like this, slide it out, just rotate that up for now, and then slide all of this forward like so, and angle that up so it's looking like that. So now for the arms, you just want to untab them. They tab into 2 points, right here at the forearm and right up here at the shoulder. And you just want to bring them out. You have this little panel here. Just flip that out. Now you just want to take the wheel and flip it into the body. And take that wheel, use that armature there, and just rotate that up into the body. So now is when we bring this all together. So we're going to bring this section back. There are 2 tabs which are going to go into 2 slots right here. They don't hold in super securely. It's just kind of a place for it to sit more than anything. So just have that sitting there, and then bring this down, and we have 2 tabs here that are going to go into 2 slots right up in here. So just have to make sure you kind of have everything situated properly. And this bit can take a little bit of fiddling, but it's doable. Just kind of getting everything in place, and then once you do, you should just be able to just push that right there onto those tabs to lock it into place. And once you get that done, you can take these pieces here and just kind of bring them down and angle them in so they're looking like that. And now you can bring his arms down, rotate the forearm, and just straighten out the hand, bring the arm down, and on this side you're just straightening out the hand and rotating just the wrist here. Get that in place. Now you got the arm situated. So now you want to take these sections, bring them back, and there's a tab slot connection that'll happen right there. So just rock that back and tab it into place, and then this will just tuck under his arm. Bring that back, be mindful of the door there, tab that into place, bring that down, tuck that under his arm. You can do what you want with the door wings. This panel that his head is on, unfortunately, doesn't actually secure anywhere. If you can see here, there's little notches right here. You can see there's little tabs, so it's kind of meant to sit under there, and you can kind of slide this panel forward a little bit, and you can kind of see how those tabs kind of catch into those little notches there, but it's still not the most secure thing in the world, so that's a bit. But anyway, straighten out his ears here, bring his head forward, and are we done? I think we're done. Yes, we're done. Woo, we're done. And there you go. There you have Dumber, aka Mudflap, in his robot mode. And it's a pretty good looking Mudflap. It's not 100% screen accurate, but all in all, it's a pretty good representation of how Mudflap looked in Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Overall, not too shabby, not too shabby. But let's get in close here so we can take a look not at that chest, at the noggin. Whoop, there's the noggin. And yeah, he has a weird face. He just has that weird face. Gibbs and Mudflap just have weird faces. But yeah, especially Mudflap. I think Mudflap has the weirder face of the two. But still, a nicely done weird face. Credit where it's due. Some nice gunmetal gray. You got the nice bright blue for the eyes. Got some nice detail there around that collar area. You can see how everything comes together here for the chest in robot mode. Some nice details there. Some pretty good paintwork. Got some little bits there picked out. And gunmetal gray. He's got his big hand. He's got a small hand. This is a strong hand. But overall, a decent looking Mudflap. Some more gunmetal gray going down the legs. His big old toesies. I like the way the legs come together. With the back. Got the Mudflap booty. And he's got the door wings. Just that roof panel there for the back. So all in all, a pretty clean transformation there. Now articulation-wise, what have we got? I'm gonna tell you. So the head is on a ball joint. So do have some wiggly waggly. Can't look up, do total squirrel. Can look down some. Head can rotate. Can do a full 360. Just be mindful of his chin there, but it can do a full 360. Even his little ears here, they're on ball joints. They can kind of move around if you want. Again, I'm looking a little expressive there. The door wings are on double hinge, so you can kind of bring them out. Kind of do what you want, tuck them in, whatever you want to do there. The arms can rotate, can do a full 360. Now, these joints are kind of snug, and sometimes they can make this little belly clip come undone due to the snugness. I mean, so far it's holding in. I wish this connection held in a little bit better. It's actually holding in pretty good now, so it's kind of making a liar out of me, but there were times when I would rotate the arm and that belly clip would just come right off, but now yeah, now, of course, when the camera's on, it wants to make a liar out of me. That's what you get. Disrespectful. Disrespect. Anyway, we have this little shoulder panel here that can move out of the way. So the arms can move up on a nice little ratchet. You do have bicep rotation. Actually, the bicep rotates independently, and then you have another rotational joint right here. You have a little ratcheted elbow joint with 90 degrees of bend. You do have wrist rotation. Hinge that allows the hand to move in. Can't move out just due to this panel here. We do have some articulated fingies. The thumb is on a ball joint at the base. That can move up and down, rotate. You got a hinge here and a hinge here. And each finger is just on a hinge at the base and a hinge there. But we do have some nice articulated fingers. As far as the other hand, we have, again, an articulated thumb with a ball joint at the base and just a singular hinge right there. And then his other fingers are just on a hinge and a hinge there. They're all just one piece. So, moving on down, we do have waist rotation. Just moves the little hip skirts out of the way, but we have waist rotation. Legs, can move forward that far. His little legs. I love his little legs. They go back that far. And as far as outward goes, again, like a soft ratchet. He can do the full splits and then some. You got thigh rotation. You have a little knee joint there. It's about 90 degrees of bend. Yeah, here's a nice little clickety-clackety joint. As far as the feet, they can shift upward at that hinge there. They can't shift down too much. The toe joint can move up and down a little bit. You have toe rotation, and you have whole kinds of ankle rotation, ankle tilt there. And, of course, he can wield his blasters. Now, full disclosure, it is kind of a pain in the butt to get these in his hands. Now, as far as his right hand goes, the thumb has to stay up. He basically has to, gorilla grip it because that thumb is not far back enough to actually wrap around that handle. So you have to leave the thumb up. So he's holding it like that. As far as this hand goes, it works, but it's still very tight, and it feels like I'm kind of stressing things. I'm kind of pushing things back, and I don't like that too much. It just feels like that, like I'm stressing the thumb there. Not a fan of that, but you can still wrap his fingers around it like so, and he can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, and all of that good stuff. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, hey, EmGo, those barrels look Bloosh compatible. Are they? Are they? Are they? Well, no, they're not. They're too big. They're too big for Blooshes. They're too big for the Bloosh. You kind of prop it up there, but it's not the same. It's just not the same. So no. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with FKim Bumblebee. So you can see how that works out. Here he is with FKim Prime, my knockoff version. And here he is with his BFF, in case anybody wanted to see how they look together. And last but not least, here he is with the Human Alliance Mudflap, so you can see how that works out. Now again, the Unique Toys version is not 100% accurate, but it's still overall a better figure than the Human Alliance version, in my opinion anyway. Oh, and we'll bring in Simmons and Sam here, just because, as you can see how they look with these dudes. So, there you go. So there you have DUMBER, and yeah, a pretty nicely done figure here by Unique Toys. The alt mode looks really good. The robot mode looks really good. Good transformation. Some nitpicks. I do wish that panel his head is on actually like secured somewhere and just locked down somehow. Also, that belly plate that tabs into his waist can sometimes come undone pretty easily. And also, just a smidge more clearance for that gun to tab into his left hand would have been nice. So yeah, definitely some room for improvement here, but I am still very much looking forward to seeing how their skids turns out. So there you go. Now I picked this up from TF Safari. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. And if you use the promo code 2022 EmGo Review at checkout, you will get a discount on your order. You can also check out the third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Unique Toys Dumber, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek! Be proud, palm in your face. Man, don't no Decepticons scare me. I'll smash them, I'll bash them, I'll stack them. They'll rue the day they ever crossed me. Oh, there's a big one right behind me, isn't there?